Alright, both players are ready. Game number 1 in 3, 2, 1. Go. Tennis. Tennis, 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 tennis. Jesus Christ. Boxy, 47,000. Messex with the Tetris goes up to 24,000. CTWC on Nestris champs. That didn't happen in the end. But it's fine. Boxy 93,000, Messex at 72,000. I can't listen to the music though. I'll listen to it myself anyways. There it is. So Boxy at 104,000, Messex at 118,000. Both of these guys have done a lot of work today with this tournament and everything. And they're both going to be pretty tired by now. But they're still going to give it their all. This is still quite a lot to play for here. Both of these guys are more than capable of winning this tournament. And a win here means guaranteed, or the entry fee waive for CTWC. So that's what we're playing for here. Boxy at 175,000, Messex at 149. Man, it's late over here. It's not that late. I'm just tired, man. I'm trying my best. Messex is in quite a bit of danger. Good taps here. Gonna get his left side built out, and Messex is gonna be fine. He's gonna get a Tetris, goes up to 197,000. Boxy at 230,000. Yeah, about a 3 Tetris lead currently for Boxy. Both players are clean and Tetris ready. Tetris for Boxy. Messex 288,000. Boxy at 302,000. This is not the finals, this is the semifinals. Winner of this faces winner of Luis and Sam. Tetris 4, Boxy goes up to 351,000. Messex taking a bit of burning to get his well reopened, does so. 297,000 for Messex. Oi, Messex with a misdrop. Oh, that misdrop of the Z piece now needs to think of something genius. He gets the L at the perfect time, which may have just saved him right here in this game. He had no leeway for any waiting and gets that. That was amazing there by Messex. 307,000 for Messex. 361,000 for Boxy. Yeah, I mean, maybe he got the best piece, but Essex did a very good job of putting the pieces in the right place, which I think a lot of people wouldn't. But it doesn't matter. It's part of the game. Messex, 346,000. Boxy, 452,000. So looking like Boxy's going to have a 100,000 point advantage here into the transition. Especially as Messex has misdropped another piece. Gets the double tuck of the square. We need a triple tuck. Doesn't get it. And Messex is just going to burn it down as the transition speeds hit. And he's going to need to get something over to the left side. Messex on 19 at 384,000. Boxy has got one more Tetris to go at 498,000. Messex trying to survive here. Boxy transitions at 522. Messex, preferably a Lombard for the left side, is going to get it. Oh no, Messex is going to top out at 389,000. So Boxy already ahead. 574. This is the semifinal. So Boxy taking game number 1. All right, both players are ready. Game number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Go. Yeah, I'm not gonna type out, dude. I have like, I average like half a word per minute. I can't type out Tetris. It's just the struggles we sometimes have. All right, as we start off here, Messex starting off with 2 Tetrises, Boxy at 32,000. Messex 68,000, Boxy 33,000. $115,000 for Messex, 83,000 for Boxy. Messex burning out of this, getting his well reopened. Waiting for a long bar. Gonna hit the S spin up high. But still waiting for this long bar. And he's now covered up the well. Messex gets Lombard over. Just about surviving here. Gets his well reopened. Now needs a Lombard. Where's the Lombard from Messex? Doing a very good job. Takes a double there. Where's this goddamn Lombard? There it is. My god. Messex at 158,000. Boxy at 198,000. Messex 207, Boxy 229. Now it's Boxy getting up high. Covers up the wall just as the lumber comes now. Puts a square on top of the hole. Boxy's burning out of this. Gets a J piece all the way over. Does end up with a few holes. Boxy just about getting the Lombard over. Gets a J piece. This is so tough now for Boxy. Now his left side is completely cut off. Doesn't get the L piece over. Boxy is done at 240,000. So Messex at 304,000 is good. And takes game number 2. Alright, both players are ready. Game number 3. And 3, 2, 1, go!
I got you.
So, game number 3 now. Essex forgot to give himself a heart. Please don't pause, by the way. Just keep that in mind. Messex at 46,000. Boxy still waiting for his first Tetris. He's been Tetris ready for a bit now. Waiting for the Lombard. Gets a Lombard. Tetris for Boxy. 32,000. Messex at 91,000. Tetris for Messex goes up to 116,000. Boxy, 56,000. Messex in a bit of trouble here. Oh my god. Wait, didn't slide the Lombard. Actually, that may have been intentional, I don't know. My brain does not function, but it's gonna work out for Messex either way. Gets the Tetris, perfect launch transfer back to the right side as he gets a right wall Tetris. 165 for Messex. 85,000 for Boxy, who's burning out of this. Boxy, I'm dependent on some good pieces to do this efficiently. He's doing the best he can with what he's being given right now. Just biding his time, being patient, not trying to rush anything, getting it all done. Boxy very close to being clean here, but he is behind by over 100,000 points. Boxy at 102,000. As Messex gets a Tetris, goes up to 234,000. Messex though needs to get his well reopened, needs a J piece, gets the J, and the Lombard arrives. Tetris for Messex at 261. Tetris for Messex goes up to 284. With another Tetris goes up to 307. This is a great start here by Messex. And quite the suffer start here for Boxy, who's nearly behind by 100,000 points. Yes, Messex did win last game, but he forgot to give himself a heart. Messex at 315,000. Boxy at 127,000. No heart, no dude. Essex there, gonna get the O-Tuck and gets the Tetris. That's up for the T-spin, but now has some burning to do. Does Messex? That's not the end of the world by any means. He's ahead by near 200,000 points. Messex at 365. Boxy still not even with a completely clean board at 184,000. Tetris 4 Messex goes up to 399. Boxy at 186. Messex with a Tetris. And Messex is going to take the burns and get clean. Now ahead by almost 100,000 points once again, although Boxy does get a Tetris. Boxy was doing a lot of burning himself, but now Messex with a Lombard Peninsula over to the left side. And this might be even more burning here before the transition. Although as long as he gets everything clean before the transition, then shouldn't be too bad. Messex was thinking about trying to get the dirty Tetris there, but decides not to, and probably a little misdrop there. So you might have to burn into the transition, but it's going to be at a height that he'll be able to deal with. Now Boxy's trying to make the most of this ending here. Boxy gets a Tetris, goes up to 329. He got one more Tetris before 19. Messex meanwhile transitioning to level 19. And finally is now clean on 19. 455 for Messex. Boxy on 19 at 353. So Boxy able to cut down this lead from 200k to down to 100k. But still quite a lead now, especially as Messex is clean. But it was just waiting for a Z piece or a T. Has to take a few burns, but gets Tetris ready and gets Tetris. 509 for Messex. 384 for Boxy. Boxy's Tetris ready, though, waiting for a long bar. There's a long bar for Boxy. Loading out his left side nicely. And gets the Tetris. Boxy at 412,000. Messex at 537,000. Tetris for Messex goes up to 565. Boxy at 420,000. Messex's board looking quite awkward right now, but he's going to find some good burns and he's going to be fine. And Boxy's board is really falling apart right now. This might do it for Boxy. Boxy's done at 420, and Messex already at 599 is going to be good. So Messex, don't forget to give yourself 2 hearts now. He says he needs 2 minutes, which is fine. All right, both players are ready now. So game number 4 in 3, 2, 1, go. Tetris. My Go didn't even send. Alright, Messex with an awkward start. Had some misdrops at the beginning, and it's just burning out of this. Not in any danger of topping out. Just gonna be quite a few burns. Messex at 13,000, Boxy with a much better start at 53,000. Oh, Messex is still burning out of this. Oxy not with the best of starts, honestly. Having a bit of a suffer game himself, but just to a lesser degree than Messex. Especially if Boxy can get this Tetris. Tetris for Boxy. Iberia contains Spain, Portugal, Andorra, Gibraltar. It's the Iberian Peninsula in the southwest of Europe. At least I think it is. Right? 129 for Boxy, 74,000 for Messex. Of course, no problem. I was pretty good in geography class until they actually started to ask things other than just countries, their locations, and their capitals. We actually had to learn things that became a bit more of a nightmare. Boxy there with the Tetris goes up to 177. Messex with a dirty Tetris at 122. Boxy, need of a Lombard. All this burning, even if he was able to get out of it, has resulted in Messex coming back massively here in this game, and now Boxy actually in quite a bit of danger. Boxy, this is so dangerous. Playing with fire there, still gets the Lombard over. Now if he can, decides to cover up the dependency. Is dealing with this though. Not a nice S-piece. Great decision there playing it flat. And Boxy, great dig there. Was really so close to topping out there and would have been the win for Messex, but Boxy hanging on. 224,000 for Boxy, but Messex taking the lead with that Tetris at 241. So Boxy able to get out of it with his life, but not with the lead. So it's gonna try to get Tetris ready now. Has a bit of burning to do. Now even more. Want to make the board more dependent, so he decides to put a lot of the pieces to the right, but that means more burning to get this well reopened. But at least it's clean. Boxy with a Tetris. Currently at 257,000 points. Messex has built on top of this lead at 312,000 points. Boxy getting the S-spin, gets Tetris ready, and gets a Lombard next piece. Simul Tetris there for both players. 335 for Messex, 280,000 for Boxy. Messex getting the pieces over, gets the triple, and has got his well reopened. Tetris for Messex. Tetris for Boxy, 362 for Messex, 316 for Boxy. Oh, Messex. That right side is looking quite dangerous. Can just about still get something over, so burns it down with the S and gets a Tetris. So getting some more Tetrises, and that cliff won't be as big of an issue anymore with a few smart placements. Messex at 434, Boxy at 363. Boxy with a misshift there of the Lombard is a little bit annoying, but he's going to work around it. Not going to be a big issue. Boxy is going to be burning into the transition at 374,000. Messex at 458,000. Gets a Tetris into 19 at 482,000. Boxy behind by 100,000 points into 19. Messex with the Tetris. Boxy trying to get his well reopen. Doesn't get the S piece all the way over, but does get the Lombard in time. So can now deal with this board. Definitely possible for him. Boxy 414,000. Messex at 558,000. Boxy with a Tetris goes up to 444. Messex had a lot of burning to do, but gets a Tetris. 591 for Messex. 444 for Boxy. Messex building cleanly though, but that's a bit of late burn. Resolves it now. Boxy with an Atom Well Tetris. Set up for another column 3. Boxy gets the Tetris. 507,000 for Boxy. Burnt it down. Back to a right well. Messex is clean. And Tetris ready at 629,000. Both players on level 23. Boxy with a Tetris goes up to 539,000. But Messex comes back with a Tetris of his own. Messex 660 with a Tetris goes up to 690. Boxy in some danger right here. Some nice flat burns, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. Boxy is going to be done at 544 and Messex at 722. That's the job done. Gets game number 4 and the victory over Boxy. So congratulations to Messex. GG's to Boxy, who also played some great Tetris today. Yeah, it'll be the winner of Luis and Sam facing Messex in the finals.
So we can count them down for the second semifinal in 3, 2, 1, go! Or Tetris, or Texas, or whatever you wanna say, because we got no bond. So Sam already starting out, building up his left, has some parity issues already, but nothing too serious, nothing too bad. Now Sam pretty high up, doesn't want to set up this dirty Tetris, but maybe he will. No, he won't. He will just bail out, take the triple, and bring down. Take another scheme with the long bar. Boom, Tetris for Sam. Luis also Tetris ready right here. Sam with his left allele and build. Extremely good adjustment there of the D to get over and get ready. How many plates though? I was just going to go take a plate. Luis, 60,000 points. Sam, 83,000. Sam gets Tetris. Luis was Tetris ready. Had to take a few schemes down to the bottom. Now open, waiting on a long bar. That's a quick T scheme. Doesn't wanna get too risky.
Yeah, Luis's stack is looking a bit flat right now. But he gets the long bar there for the Tetris. So no big problem there. $175 for Sam, 111 for Luis.
Now Sam has a J dependency, gets it right after. Luis with not the best RNG. Now he gets 2 long bars in a row for 2 Tetris in a row. Luis 160, Sam at 200,000 points. Now waiting on a piece to fill out his right. Has an attack setup on his top left. Not about the stack in any means, but not the most clean either. Has some parity issues now. Gonna set up the long bar dependency as he gets it right after, and just to skip up on the Tetris to just use the long bar. Let's do some fixing real quick here.
Slightly better start for Sam, but he's 2 Tetrises behind right now. And nice tug sequence there for Sam as well earlier. Okay, just some really efficient play right now by both players, trading Tetrises.
Yeah, just playing it super efficient, super nice, pretty low.
Making it look easy.
When it's not, you can see how consistent both of these players are. They're doing what they're good at, just playing Tetris. And we love seeing that. Luis has had console since 3 days ago, and Luis on console has gotten a 1.17 against boxing practice match. In a practice match, which is mind-blowing. His second day on console, he got a 1.17.
It is very insane just to say that.
Now, Luis
Some
catching up.
toppers do struggle to switch between console and emulator, but not the case of Luis.
It seems like his grip was pretty similar on keyboard to
Yeah.
console, so it wasn't too much of a hassle. Now Luis having to make some slight burns, nothing too crazy, nothing risky, but he's gonna lose a little bit of pace. And now Sam with a 1 Tetris lead over Luis, and now Luis with a little misdrop there. Wanna clean that beautiful with that J. Doesn't wanna cover the hole, that's the right placement with AL. Now Sam with some misdrops of his own. But
Yeah, Sam needs some pieces to fix this.
ooh,
late
that
burn.
was an
And that works out
amazing.
very nicely.
That was
Very nice solve there
amazing.
for Sam. Tip is keeping.
I think Manueler liked that one. That was a really nice delayed T-spin, long bar spin. Luis going for the small clear. I'm sure Bandy liked that delayed T-spin. That was beautiful. Really nice delayed burn there by Sam. Sam for 67,000 points. Luis for 457, but he's a few Tetrises behind Sam, so a little bit of a pace lead for Sam, but nothing too bad.
Luis's stack is not looking too good right now, but he's getting some nice pieces to fill that left side.
So does Sam.
He's now Tetris ready. Tetris for Sam, and Sam with some misdrops there right before transition as well.
This is an
So you want to have that as slow as possible before transition, and he gets a long bar over, which will fill his left there nicely. But he's going to transition a bit of a rough spot. Ooh, gets 2 L's there, J's, which would have filled that hole there below nicely, but he just couldn't use those, unfortunately. Bit of troll RNG.
really nice taps though.
Oh, this is one of the S pieces over, and nice T-tuck though. If he gets a long bar, he might get out of this, but no long bar in time to save him there. And
So
Sam is done at 545. Luis takes game 1 at 574.
GG.
And he's good.
Go.
Ja,
Luis.
taj je bracket rapport.
Am I allowed to do a Grand Design's impression?
Sure. You can do Grand Design's impression.
Nah, I won't. It will be cringe. I was gonna say a hell yeah, but nah. This is too much of a chill stream now. We are soothing. So yeah, Luis takes game number 1 after Sam transitions with a pretty bad board, doesn't get it with RNG, and misses a tap to the right. Yeah, Sam is ready, waiting on Luis. Luis is ready, so let's count it down. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris!
Ooh, and yeah, Sam was not just ready when that long bar showed up. Oh no! Sam with a S hang there. And this could be a very early top out if he's not careful. That hits a nice L spin there.
With some nice tags there by Sam, that's gonna allow
Yeah,
him
very
to
nice,
survive.
very nice saves there for Sam. He's definitely brought the board into a much more survivable state. And gets the L piece, which he was looking for at that point. Gets the S over. That T fits in there very nicely, so some really good decisions for Sam. And that's a beautiful J piece to fill the dependency on the left. And Sam is into much less trouble right now.
But
Only some burns away from opening the well.
But has lost lots of pace to Lewis. Lewis at 143,000 points. Sam 92,000, almost 4 Tetris behind. Now Sam gonna use probably that double wall to get set up. Oh no, he decides to not do so and wait on the long war. Sam doesn't wanna burn the double wall. Gonna take 2 quick schemes there on the double wall though. Gonna get set up again with a J. Oof, pretty dicey situation there for Sam, but catching up to Lewis even though he's a few lines ahead of him. 232
for 262 Luis, 232 Sam.
Now Sam
Luis
waiting
also
on-
behind by 6 lines, so a bit of a better pace for him right now.
Ooh, really interesting T-spin there by Sam.
Luis taking a safety triple isn't really going for any too aggro plays. Singing the burns when he needs to, and gets rewarded with that long bar.
Now
Sam flirting with danger again. He is Tetris ready though. If he can hit a long bar, look at that.
Dirty
Long bar,
Tetris.
long bar is there.
Extremely dirty Tetris by Sam. They're trying to catch up to Lewis, who has been.
Hell yeah! Let's go, let's go.
Alright. Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
Man designs is
Wait, wait.
special, man. That's so...
Like that. That is how Brothers
Yeah.
does it. Now Sam using the double wall to take a few quick schemes. He has some big balls, Sam. There, just wanting now actually in the lead to Lewis, even though he's a few lines ahead. 382 for Sam. Lewis 380.
No, it's nothing, Mess. Don't worry.
Yeah, no, don't worry.
You're fine. We're still on the air. You've said worse things today, I think. Sam setting up a Vitz. He's interested, so he takes the long bar. I would love an L to tuck, but no L inside there. Finally, there's the L. For Sam, 451, Luis 449, so a really close game right now. Luis setting up a T spin, but he's going to fill it with the Z instead. Decides not to wait for the T and just compromises to those extra burns. Sam waiting on the long bar, got a bit drawn, but there it is. Can still take one more line before transition. Would love a long bar to transition with a Tetris, and there it is. Tetris for Sam, transitioning at 546 there. Luis gets the L to fill the dependency, and will transition with a Tetris at 514. 30k lead for Sam at transition, which is barely nothing. Really close game right now.
Yeah, both players on barely max out pace. Sam actually a little bit ahead of max out pace, but having to do some quick burns here, some cerebral digs here by Sam. Taking a few quick skims, bringing his stack down slightly. A Jake would be beautiful for Sam, but he doesn't get it, and a free white piece is gonna open him back. Sam 585,000 points, Luis 553 right here, waiting on a piece to bring it down. Doesn't want to tap all the way to the left because he knows he might miss it, so he just tries to play it safer. Sam though getting a really bad C over there. Now almost extremely dirty Tetris ready. Sam gonna take a really nice triple for him, opening up his well back again, trying to bring it down. Yeah, he's gonna...
just like nothing. He's back into manageable heights. No big problems.
Yeah, but now Luis with the lead. Luis at 652,000 points. Really nice C-tag there by Sam, but getting really high up.
Putting a lot of pace, getting squares over
To the left,
and gets the long bar for the Tetris. Let's go. And another Tetris.
Did you see that adjustment? Did you see that adjustment
wow,
for the Tetris?
Some in high pressure situations.
Really nicely played there by Sam. Holy smokes.
But Luis with the much cleaner stack hasn't had nowhere near as many issues. Already 7-11, has 30k lead and 9 lines behind right now as we speak.
So now Sam 685,000 points, Luis 545. Oh no, but Sam misses a long bar to left, and that's an 11 high left, and I don't think that's surmountable for Sam. No, that's gonna be a top out for Sam at
Sam can't get anything.
So Luis is gonna take game number 2 and going to match point already. GG's. And you're free to play this out, Luis. No problem with that.
This is the semi-final. This is semi-final 2.
GG's.
Yeah, semi 2. Messex and Boxy played in the first semi, and Messex won that 3-1. So Messex will play in the final against one of these two players.
I wonder who this Messex guy is. Or Boxy.
Yeah. I wonder who it is.
Now, Luis wants to get this max out. Can potentially get a 1.05 right here. Thank you, Adam, for the raid.
This is the L talk there, and that's gonna slow him down a lot.
Really nice.
And that there. S as well. He needs 2 for the max right now, and he only can get 1 more now. So he can max this with kill screen play.
I mean, we know Luis's speed on kill screen.
But it's not with this stack, perhaps.
Maybe. Oh,
no longer there for Luis.
Oh, but let's see though. That looked cool. That's gonna be game number 2 for Luis. GG's.
GG's. Luis taking game 2, 2-0 up. Hello, thank you for the raid, Adam. Appreciate it. Welcome to the second semi-final of this match between Luis and Sam.
I actually forgot to report my match against you. So...
Yeah, no, you can do that. You don't need to, you can report after the tournament's done.
No, but yeah. I will forget, so it's better to just do it like this. If you can start the countdown whenever they're ready.
Okay.
Thanks.
We have it ready from Luis, and we have it ready from Sam, so we can start game 3. Match point to Luis in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, eu lembro de certeza. Jack, de certeza. Alright, so Luigi is only 1 game away from guaranteeing $25, which equals to half of your entry fee for CTWC 2021.
Wait,
Sam has to do the reverse sweep for that.
I just thought about something, Boxy.
Yeah.
So I like the 25% of the entry fee was gonna come out of my pocket. I was gonna be the one paying for that. But now that I am on the finals, I don't have to pay for that because if I actually end up not winning, I just don't have to pay. Like, do you understand? Like,
Yeah, I get it. I was thinking about that as well. Yeah,
stonks.
you can pay to the third place if you want.
No, I don't have that much money
Oh,
now.
that's fair. Yeah, it's very fair. You can keep the $25.
For me.
I think second place earns you the right to keep that $25.
Bro, like I'm jobless. I have to keep my little money. So Luis won 45,000 points. Sam 186. A few misdrops on the board there by Luis. Gets a handful of Cs that he didn't want at that moment. So he's gonna be stuck burning for a little while. Now Sam with a few misdrops with that square, but those are gonna be some beautiful pieces for Sam to bring that stack down. But oh no, he doesn't want that. He does not want that. So yeah, Sam just gonna try to bring this down. He's not getting the pieces he wants, and this is gonna take ages to burn down, right? Or not? Or Sam is just gonna clear it like that, like a pro? Really well played there by Sam, actually. Insanely played there by Sam, who got really bad pieces and just made one of the best solves we have seen in this tournament. Wow, that was so clean by Sam, so clean.
And he's actually in the lead still by a Tetris. Almost tied scores right now. Sam just being a really creative stacker overall, setting a lot of overhangs. And he does get out of some really nice situations.
Look at this play by Sam. This is so clean.
Yeah,
Oh.
Nenu level solving it right there.
No,
I
I
think Nenu
think
would be proud.
I think Nenu would actually be, what's the word in English? Envy? When envy is stacking.
Envy, yeah. Be jealous, yeah.
Look at this stacking by Sam. Now Luis with a little bit on the lead, but still both players with an amazing pace. Neck and neck, actually. Sam 336,000 points, Luis 335,000.
This is a finals worth match, I would say, but only one of these two players can make it, unfortunately. Tetris for Sam, Luis, waiting on the long bar. There it is. Tied score 360 for both players. Really close game still.
Ooh, Sam misses the double tag there with the J. Remember, that's
that's gonna slow him a bit. Interesting delayed line spin there.
and Vandy liked that one too. Ooh, but now Sam getting
no, he
really
has
high up.
a Tetris well now. Right now, if he gets the long bar, this
Will
will
he
all
get
be
it?
good.
Will he get the long bar? Can he
Okay,
survive
nice
this?
burn with this nice safe burn there.
That's
Opens
really
the well
well.
again,
And
and look
gets
at
a
that long bar.
Whoa,
Finally shows
such
up.
a dirty Tetris there by Sam, barely surviving. Sam at
This is
4-14.
match point as well. If Sam had missed that, yeah, this would all be over.
And another super dirty Tetris there by Sam. Holy
Same place for
smokes.
Sam. Not afraid of the RNG there.
And again, dirty Tetris
And
ready.
he's gonna go for another one. Why not? Why wouldn't you? Ooh.
Really
He
nice
takes L left and gets the L. And nice safety double with the S.
Sam, please chill down. This is match point for you. But he knows he's not on the lead. Sam, 432,000 points. Luis at 484. So yeah, Luis with a really strong lead over Sam right now. Sam waiting on a long bar. He wants this 30 Tetris right now, but he's not getting the long bar.
He's getting punished for going for that right now. Oh no! And that T, he can get a T.
misses
Oh
the
no!
T all the way to the
This is
left.
the over.
And
that
with
is
that,
it for
Sam
Sam.
is gonna
wait,
be
not
done.
over. Yeah, now it is over. Yeah.
GG, so Luis is gonna
Oh,
go into the
no.
finals and have at least 25% of his entry fee covered up. GG's.
Yeah, I'm boxy. Luis, the last Portuguese player standing, moves on to the final to play against Messex. And we're gonna have an old way classic rivalry match in the finals between Portugal and Spain. The best players throughout the day of each country for sure, battling it out for the spots in the upcoming Classic Tetris World Championship events.
Okay, so Boxy, now I gotta go play. My time has come. So goodbye, Classic Tetris. This is the last time you hear me.
No, I think we'll be back at the end.
It was a pleasure to commentate here. This has been one of the best. Like I had so much fun these last 12 hours or 10 hours we have been on the stream. So yeah.
No, you can say goodbye after your game. We'll still like do interviews and stuff, right? We'll still.
Let's do an interview with Luis or with.
Us,
Let's do an interview with everyone.
Yeah, let's just bring everyone here, of course.
Okay, goodbye. Thank you, Yihal, for the raid, by the way. Goodbye.